What's up, Facebook? This is Danny Shiba Unichan. You guys all know me from different accounts. This is my 6 week old. This is Blade Andre, and today, um, I am doing a deck profile on a deck that I've had for years, is long since evoluted quite a few times over the years. And this deck is extremely special to me. It's got a little bit of all six of my kids in it, and some cards that were given to me by some very close friends. Some family members even gave me some of the cards in this deck, and well, let's get into it. If I can get my phone to sit right. We're gonna start with my side deck, then I'll go into my extra deck, and then finally my main deck. This is the deck profile that won 4 YCSs years ago when Blue Eyes were competitive. Oh, what's up, Sherilyn? I hope I pronounced that correctly. Say hi to your cousin, Blake. So with that being said, let's get into it. This is my Blue Eyes Hell Rocket deck. And to start, I run one effect Baylor. Shut down effects on the field for the main phase. DD Crow for um, effects that activate in the graveyard. You pitch them, banish a card from. Oh, okay, Taylor. DD Crow, you send him, you banish a card from the graveyard. Ghost Ogre and Ghost Bell are phenomenal. Gaia Saber, Link 3. No effect, but he's a Twin Surger Beast Stick. Trishula, you guys should all know what Trishula does. Some random traps, odds and ends. 2 red reboots, wiretap. Nothing too special. Are you hungry? Here. Come on. Are you hungry? I'm gonna take a slight break because he wants to eat. Oh, thank you. After he's eating and probably gonna fall asleep on me, he looks like he's going to sleep. I'll go into my extra deck. He's like, no, I'm not going to sleep. It's a He's extremely tired right now. He's been up since about 10 o'clock this morning. Oh, we're doing good. Your cousin went over to get Luna from Mimi's, so little man sitting home with Dada. We're doing good though. How are you all doing? That's good to hear. He went to sleep on me. Okay, so going into the extra deck, this first one is very special. This is a gift, one of the few gifts that I got from my little brother to contribute to the deck. This is my Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, super rare. Essentially, she shuts down multiple summons. She shuts down graveyard effects. Then she has a floating effect where you can tribute her off to pull out another light dragon synchro monster, which prime target is my Azrael, which with him I can, special summon a normal type dragon monster from my graveyard once every standby phase. That's it for my synchros. I run 4 link monsters. Quad Barrel Dragon, which is a link 2 that requires 2 dragon monsters, including a rocket dragon. And he's just good for arrows and linking off. Triple Burst Dragon. Another a link 3 dragon, which requires 2 monsters and tokens. A lot of you guys already know what these effects are. One of my favorite links is my link for, I hope I pronounce it right, don't butcher me if I don't, Sarajua Skulldrag. He's just amazing. He's amazing to get on the field. Depending on how many link materials you can get, between 1 to all 3 of his effects. Then I have Borlo Dragon, which a lot of you already know Borlo, what he does. Now we're going into my fusions. I run 2 Twin Bursts, Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. I run 2 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, 2 Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. And this one was a gift from a very close friend of mine, Chris Hood. I run Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. And this card has a very special ability. If I use a Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon in the fusion for this, I can pop 3 cards on my opponent's side of the field with only giving up an attack for the turn. That's not that bad. I hope so. I think he would like for you to come and see him. Hey Auntie Sarah, what's up? I'm doing the deck profile right now. Now, the beef and bread of this deck, the main deck, get into it. Start with my monster. Of course, 3 vanilla Blue Eyes. You know, you can't go wrong with 3 vanilla Blue Eyes. It's a Blue Eyes deck. I run 2 alternative dragons. I find this a bit more consistent to run the 2 alternatives as opposed to running 3. Like some people would suggest. And hey, I have nothing against running 3 alternatives. To me, 2 is a little more consistent for me. I run Chaos Max. This was a gift from my oldest son, Jaquan. I thank him dearly for this card. This card got me out of a lot of jams. Next one. This is a card that came from a very close friend of mine, Kevin. He gave me this a couple of days before I left New York. This is Dragon Spirit of White, and Dragon Spirit of White is a very versatile card for the Blue Eyes archetype. He's always treated as a Blue Eyes monster. Upon normal or special summon from the hand of the graveyard, you can banish a back row card that your opponent controls. Then, if your opponent has a monster while he's out, you can tribute him to special summon the Blue Eyes while he's in the field or in the graveyard, or excuse me, your hand or the graveyard. He is a normal monster, so he's a prime target for Azrael. I do run Protector. You know, it's essential when you're trying to get multiple tuners out, or if you want to get a White Stone of Legend or a White Stone of Ancient out, you summon him, get one of those on defense. I run 3 White Stones of the Ancients. Essentially, what I do when I run mine, I let him go to the graveyard. You know, my opponent's in phase, I'll get a Blue Eyes monster out, and then my next turn, you know, my main phase, I will, yes, I am still on him. Oh, you're talking to your grandma, I assume. I'll banish him and get a Blue Eyes from my graveyard to my hand. Uh, two white stones of legend. There's nothing really to explain about him. You go to the graveyard, you get a blood from your deck to the hand, you get a shirt. I run 2 sages, so that's all I have currently. I want to run 3, but I only have 2. But essentially, you need a hand trap. And while there is another effect monster in play, you reveal him, pitch him, and send the other effect monster. You get a blood from your deck to the field. Absolutely broken for Blue Eyes because they're such high-level creatures. It's almost impossible to try to tribute summon for each one in particular. There's 2 maidens with Eyes of Blue. She is absolutely vital to the deck. She can negate attacks to summon out of Blue Eyes, or if she's targeted with an effect, you can still special summon the Blue Eyes Red Dragon from your deck to the field. Red Eyes Darkness Metal, staple for any dragon deck, even if it is only at 1. You know, you banish the dragon on the field, you special summon him, then special summon another big dragon out every turn. You know, it's common sense. Crystal Dragon is a fairly new one. I got this one from my second oldest son, Jaman. And essentially when Crystal Dragon attacks, you can search your deck for a level 8 dragon type monster and add it to your hand. Silver Rocket, Rocket Dragon Dark. I'm still studying up on the Rocket Dragon, so I'll get to that when I can. Assault Raven is beautiful. If he destroys a monster, you can tribute him and special summon a dragon from your hand or field, or excuse me, from your hand or graveyard, except Assault Wyvern. So an 1800 summoner. Then we have Little World Challenge Dragon Guard, which is a hand trap for dragons where, the hand trap to help your links. But essentially, he protects links, and then when it's in the graveyard, I can banish it and normal summon 1 normal monster from my graveyard, so it's in a defense mode, to a zone where there's a link monster that points to. And then I have 2 other these 2 I got in the mail from my oldest daughter, Jasmine. There is a little bit of a special story behind this in particular Blue Eyes White Dragon right here. As most of you know, Jasmine has a twin sister, Jacqueline, and Jacqueline is not one for talking unless it's with Daddy. And, came home from work one day and Daddy was playing with my cards, and she started trying to talk. And so I picked her up and she started saying boo, boo. And I couldn't piece it together until she finally got it out and she said Blue Eyes, and she started waving it and smiling. So the 4 twins are the reason behind creation of this deck. So now we're going into my spells, which is the last portion of it. I run 3 Return of the Dragon Lords. You guys should know what Return of the Dragon Lords do. Special summon level 7 or 8 dragon. Then he protects all dragons once, by banishing it. 2 Melody of Awakening Dragon. Excuse me. You pitch it, or you activate it, pitch a card. Then you add up to 2 dragons with 3,000 or more and 25 defense or less from your deck to your hand. And with the way the deck is set, there's some prime targets. Blue Eyes, Chaos Max, alternative. 2 Silver Cry to special summon normal dragons from the graveyard. 2 polymerizations for fusion purposes, of course. I only have the one Cosmic Cyclone, which basically you pay a stack and you banish a spell or trap card on the field. Dragon Shrine, to get dragons in the graveyard to set up for combos. Card Reconnaissance, draw power, and if done correctly, is also a searcher. If you pick Whitestone the Legend, you're getting the search plus 2 draw. Trade in for draw power. Monster Reborn, which this is the very same Monster Reborn. One of my best friends all through high school had given me for my birthday one year. Riku, I know your sorry ass is watching this. I still have the Monster Reborn you gave me. I still use it to this day. Thank you. You've been an amazing friend, a kick-ass brother to me. I love you. You stay safe. You can tell my goddaughter her goddaddy loves you too. And finally, this card was actually given to me by Luna, my youngest daughter. This is Chaos Form, and this is a card used to special summon, or excuse me, to ritual summon Chaos Mons. So, there you guys have it. There's a full deck profile of my Blue Eyes White Dragon deck, the story behind it, why that deck is special to me, why I run it the way it is. You know, everybody's entitled to run the deck the way they want to. At one point, this was a competitive deck. It's no longer a competitive deck. It couldn't keep up with the current meta. But the deck is so special to me. And I want to thank you guys for coming out. Blade thanks you, even though he's asleep and trying to eat in his sleep like a fat boy. And I hope you guys have a great, wonderful day. Stay safe, stay dark, stay twisted. Until the next one, peace.